Good morning, I am Jade Terry.
I am Bo Bennett.
And this is SFT News. Let's get into what we have today. Krispy Kreme just announced that the first 500 guests who visit a participating shop on World Kindness Day, November 13th, can get a free dozen original glazed donuts, no purchase necessary.
Oh wow, I might have to do that.
Doing a little napkin math, that means the Double K will be doling out approximately 6,000 free donuts per store. This free treat is available in Krispy Kreme shops and drive-thrus at each participating U.S. location. World Kindness Day is a reminder that we can all make a positive impact in people's lives, including through small gestures like sharing a sweet treat, said David Skinna, Krispy Kreme's Chief Brand Officer. We hope that each dozen original glazed donuts we give away enables and inspires many dozens of small acts of kindness. With that in mind, if you're one of the lucky souls who scores a free dozen donuts today, maybe give away 1, 2, or 11 of them to brighten someone's day. Bo, what do you have for us today?
Thank you, Jade. In South Wichita, 2 people are dead and 2 others are injured following a crash early Monday morning. People in the northbound lanes of Kansas Turnpike Interstate 35. This crash happened around 4:30 a.m. near 87th Street, south of Hayesville, Kansas. KSN has a crew at the scene. So far, authorities have not released details of what happened or how many vehicles were involved. Northbound traffic is closed at exit 33 near Mulvane. Traffic being rerouted and allowed back into I-35 near Hayesville. Southbound traffic has also been backed up. Currently, 1 lane is being allowed through.
Thank you, Bo. In another story, after Los Angeles County District Attorney George Gascon announced on October 24th he supported resentencing Eric and Lyle Menendez, who were convicted of killing their parents in 1989. The brothers moved one step closer to potentially walking free. But Gascon's defeat in the district county election on November 5th has put a new twist on the brothers' fight for freedom. Newly elected District Attorney Nathan Hochman is set to take office on December 2nd, potentially delaying the brothers' resentencing hearing, which is currently scheduled for December 11th.
Thank you, Jade. On to our next story. On December 1st, our community plays host to all sorts of events throughout the day. Christmas in Carbondale will have a Girl Scout chili feed from 11 to 1 and a Merry Market from 11 to 3. At 4 to 6, kids can come and do crafts with the firemen in our community. There's a gingerbread house contest from 11 to 2. 5:45, there is a tree lighting, and at 6, a parade of lights. Decorate your house. They will also have events showcasing local food trucks, artists, and more. They say it will be a Candyland Christmas.
Finally, our last news story for today. President-elect Donald Trump has vowed to carry out the nation's largest deportation operation, moving more illegal immigrants from the United States. To oversee the effort, Trump has tapped former U.S. Immigration and Customs Reinforcement leader Tom Homan. Homan, soon to be reporter-in-chief, gave a new glimpse into what to expect from across the country, along with possible backup from retired police and military. Homan has already received threats against his life and family over the past few days, but stood by the incoming Trump administration's posture and plan. As far as the people want to push back on deporting these people, what is the option? You have the right to claim asylum, you have the right to see a judge, and we make that happen. But at the end of that due process, when the judge says you must go home, then we have to take them home, because if we're not, what the hell are we doing? Homan told Fox and Friends on Monday.
Good morning. My name is Lauren Wiscombe with SFT News. Today we're going to be talking about the weather this week. Today it will be rainy at 51 degrees with a high of 60 and a low of 47. Tomorrow it will be sunny with a 62 and a low of 32. This week will mostly consist of cold weather around 50 to 60 degrees. This weekend will be very mild with a high of 65 and 61, lows of 45 and 50. Lots of wind and rain. Florida is experiencing very heavy rain. They even found a head washed up from the ocean. Thank you. I'm Lauren Wiscombe with SFT News. Stay warm out there, Chargers.
53% of students have said that they've gotten into a fight at least once. Hello, this is Ariel Smith with SFT News. Compared to other years, there have been an influx of fights this year. Previously, there's been about 3 to 4 fights per year, or less. However, this year, there have been approximately 10 so far, even though the second quarter has just started. Though it isn't a large amount in general, it is for how early it is in the school year. Most students said that it was definitely happening more often than it usually does. Elizabeth Parkhill said that she thinks the spike is because the new freshmen are violent. While this may be true, a good amount of the fights this year have involved freshmen. A lot of the fights have been because of people's personal issues, or have been petty fights between friends. According to Amanda Donnelly, some people decide to take their issues out on everyone else and start fights in the school. No matter what the cause is, the increase is certainly odd. This is Ariel Smith with Santa Fe Trail News. How many students do you have out this year?
I think we're going to have 33 students this year.
What are your expectations for this season?
Like every year, we hope for a winning record and a state berth and a league championship, but we'll see. We're bringing in a lot of new guys, so we lost a lot to senior graduation.
Yeah. How many students do you have out this year?
For the boys, we'll have like 30-ish, and for the girls, right around 20.
What are your expectations for this season?
Our expectations stay the same, just consistency wins. So we want to win the league. We want to be a top 2 or top 3 team at the regional tournament. And then that kind of puts us in the top 12 of teams in the 4A state tournament, which is pretty good overall goals, and then hopefully they succeed or exceed those goals. So we have a lot of returners this year, so I think those are manageable goals for them.
And that's a wrap for SFT News.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.